everyone, and welcome to the Daily Blu. I'm Karin Caro here with my co-host Brittany Winter, and we're having a great time today talking about Evolve Professional with our guest Daniel Marrone. He's brought lots of treats for us, and certainly a remarkable man and a great inspiration. And we're happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. Good morning, beautiful.
Good.
And good morning, beautiful.
That's right.
So we were talking to you about just that. And Daniel knew how to set the tone for how this interview is going to go, just by opening doors, looking your best, feeling your best inside and out, and showing the world how really you evolve the professional man. That's your mission.
Yeah, that's what Evolve Professional really is all about. We are a shaving company. Make no mistake. We do manufacture, design, and sell luxury shave products for men. But it's more than that. It's a lifestyle.
Right.
It's not just about having the most expensive razor. It's about being present. You know, getting up, get dressed. We've always had this. We're a very new company, but from the very beginning, we said that it's really all about being a better man. That's what I do. I have the luxury and the fun of building a better guy.
So it sounds like you started with one idea with the shaving, and then you've also evolved.
I have. You know, I've actually lived the story. I mean, when I started Evolve Professional, I was 225 pounds, a 37 waist, and I was always well dressed. But you know, I had a nice little belly. I like to say, you know, I saw my feet, but not that often. You know, slip-on shoes were a big must.
Yeah.
And when I started the company, I realized something, that when I start my day with just a light workout, a luxury shave, almost like a spa-like experience. And it only takes 2 or 3 minutes more than taking one of these junky things and running it over my face and running out the door.
Right.
And then I felt better, so I would dress better.
Right.
And people's response to me was tremendous. So I felt appreciated, I felt complimented.
Right.
And in the end, I just became better. You know,
Right.
here I am 2.5 years later. I'm in the gym every day at 5:45 in the morning.
Right.
I weigh 205, and I'm a 33 waist and a 45 chest.
Nice.
And I'm
Congrats.
over the speed limit. So anybody could do this. I mean, I don't really push that hard.
Right.
But this is how I live every day.
Right. And this just reflects your overall lifestyle and who you are and what you're teaching throughout your company, teaching to other men.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody could do it. You know, it's just a couple of extra minutes. It's that rainy morning, instead of putting on your junkie suit, going to the better side of your closet. Because you know what? Everybody's in a junkie suit. Here's your opportunity to stand out.
Right.
You know, we were talking before the show. A 25-year-old boy taught me years ago, dress for the job you want to have.
Right.
Okay, so dress for the life you want to have. If
Right.
you want to be around better people, we run into each other at a lot of events. You always look beautiful. Both of you always gorgeous wherever I
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Okay, and there's always those schlubs in the background that are like the vultures. You know, and I look out at that and I say, like, guys, you know, it's really easy.
Right.
Back away from the donuts. Get a shirt and tie that, you know, matches. I'm very simple today because it's morning. You know,
It's morning.
It's morning. You know, it's morning. I've got a couple of meetings later today. I'm a little basic.
Okay.
But usually these are the kind of things that I do, and I brought a little slideshow
Oh, you did?
for you today. Yeah.
I got a sneak peek and
You did. It's
hot.
good stuff. All right. So if she's saying, as a young girl, that it's hot, then I think that guys need to listen to you. That's what I'm saying. If they want to attract something like this beautiful girl here,
Exactly.
who I love, right?
And both of you. And you know, and the thing is I kind of almost am killing myself here, because the more I make men realize that there's a better you in there, you know, the more invisible I'm going to become.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You're
Well,
the king.
I'm hoping, you know, I'm hoping, but.
All right, so let's go through our slides
All
here.
right. Well, yeah. I mean, this is our company, but this is not. We'll get to this.
These are the products.
These are the products.
have
You know,
out
it's
here
that we
today.
have here. You know, luxury razors, shave products.
Okay.
You know, gift sets. You know, we've got a really cool gift set.
Okay.
I don't know if you.
what makes a razor a luxury razor? What is the difference between your razor and this plastic, dangerous?
Okay, so here's the bottom line. These, you know, I travel with these all the time to show people. You know, this is a multi-blade razor, and it's good for a quick cleanup. Cut a little line. I'm wearing scruff today, so cut a little line, run out the door.
Okay.
Okay, but everybody knows that a single straight edge razor is the best shave that you can ever have. So how is 3, 5, 11 blades at
Right.
$35 for 5 cartridges better? It's not.
Right.
Okay. The best shave you'll ever have will be a single edge blade. Now you don't have to learn how to shave with a straight razor.
Right.
This is the next best thing.
Right.
It's what your dad used. They're properly weighted. They're
All right.
luxurious. You feel great.
I want to ask you though, when you're kissing the girl, does she feel great? Does
Well,
that kind
you
of
know
feel
what?
like it's
Well, you
soft
know
as a
what?
baby's bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear.
I'm not, although I'm of Italian descent, I'm not, from gorillas.
I think we're all from gorillas.
But mine were a little less gorilla-ish. But I'm not the hairiest guy in
Right.
the world. I mean, you can
Right.
see.
Right.
But today's fashion, and especially for young men, is just gone. Scruff is very, very in. I do keep scruff. 2 reasons. One, it is very cool. 2 is, let's face it, I'm a bald guy. Okay, I would be a giant egg if I didn't have,
He's trying not to look like Mr. Clean.
Exactly. Those
Right.
white parties are killing me. I do clean shave, and yes, it is baby bottom smooth.
Okay.
You
Okay.
feel good using it. You have to take your time, so it becomes a luxury experience.
Okay, so when you're getting ready in the morning, you typically, what would you suggest for a man? He gets up and he works out a little bit.
I'll
You're going to
take
go
you
through that?
I'm going to take you through the day if we
All
can.
right, let's go through the
Let's
day.
see. All right, so let's go to the next slide. This is our summer style. Okay, so first of all, you get up in the morning. Look, we're all, no matter how old you are, you need to watch your diet. You need to exercise a little bit. Whether it's walk 5 miles, whether it's go to the gym and pump iron.
Yeah.
You don't have to be able to bench your weight.
Yeah,
But you should
but
be
be
able to, put your fork down and up. Okay. So it's really. Men feel it's prosperity. You know what? You could be just as prosperous and still see your feet. Okay. As a woman, don't you appreciate that? Especially when you see some of the styles that are coming
Yeah.
up.
Sure, stay
Okay.
fit. I think
So this
that's
is how I
important.
start my day.
Not just visually or aesthetically, but for also the health benefits. If you're going to stay long term with somebody, that could be a burden on the
I
wife.
want to live forever.
Yeah, but you got to think about.
I look at you 2 beautiful women and say, how could I not want to be around forever? I want to spend as much time as I can in your presence.
Charmer, right? We love it. All right, let's get to this.
Well, it's true.
Cup-
This
was not cup
I said
links.
to you earlier
Yeah.
before we went on. I said women are like swans. They're majestic, they're graceful, gliding on the surface. Okay, but underneath the surface, you guys are paddling like crazy. You just put all this effort into looking beautiful. You want to feel appreciated. Okay, and then some guy just throws on a suit and runs out.
And he shows up.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh?
Really?
Right.
So after my workout every morning, 5:45, whether it's you go for a walk, I happen to work out pretty hard. My sons are athletes, so they push me like an animal.
Wow.
So after that, we're going to go to our shave. So these, you start, whether it's heavy scruff, light scruff, or clean shave, pick your mode for that day. I switch it around every day.
Okay.
But you want to start with a luxury shave.
Okay.
So if we can go to the next, there you go. So our products are organically based. All our razors are professionally designed. They're weighted perfectly. They're set at exactly 30 degrees.
Okay.
So that's exactly the angle, the proper angle that a
Really?
professional would shave you at.
Okay.
So if you go beyond 30 degrees in any portion, nothing will happen.
Wow.
Okay. So the only way you can injure yourself, and anyone that's ever shaved with one of these for the first time knows that you can really chew yourself up, is if you move sideways. It's not forgiving. So you need to take your time.
Okay.
But if you take your time, it becomes a luxury experience rather than a get me out of the bathroom. Okay.
Well, the same thing goes down to brushing your teeth. You have to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. Otherwise, you're not going to get the benefits from your teeth that,
Yeah.
from the brushing that you should.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So everything should take your time, take care of yourself.
Take your time. Spend an extra 5 or 10 minutes in the morning. You're going to see it reflected throughout your day. Plus,
Right.
you're relaxed.
Right.
I was, we go on in the morning. I was in the neighborhood an hour before having coffee and reviewing my notes.
Right.
I didn't race here. I didn't get lost. I took my time.
Right. Right.
So now
Okay.
we go to our shave. So next, let's go to fashion. This is my favorite thing, okay? Fit. If you've done a little work in the gym, you don't look like either one of these guys. It's not that difficult to find clothes that fit.
Right.
I buy off the rack. There are wonderful custom suit companies, Tom James, Jay Hilburn, make wonderful suits. They fit awesome. They look really great.
Right.
But you can get stuff off the rack. Just know what fits and what doesn't.
Okay.
And if you find something that you like and it's not exactly the right cut, get it tailored.
Right.
Okay.
Now, you said you go to sometimes Hugo Boss and there's somebody there. And does he do things for you that, like, you can send somebody there and they get fit properly?
I am honestly the worst
Right.
at all of this.
Okay.
Okay, I couldn't put this together if my life depended on it.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
I have two guys at Hugo Boss. They look forward to seeing me. I come in. I have a great time. They lay out shirts, and I have some slides for that as well. And they put it all together to me. All I have to do is pop it with a gray suit. This I
Okay.
wear with a slate-colored suit.
Okay. Nice.
and
So
it-
if you don't know, go to
a
seek
professional.
advice. Right.
I don't know anything about working out. I have a professional give me guidance. Okay.
Okay.
You don't know anything about shaving? Here we are.
Right.
We'll
Gotcha.
tell you everything. And even on our website, we give you advice for fashion, fitness, everything.
That's
down the
great.
whole
Very cool.
line.
Right. This is great.
So what we want to see is the next guy.
Okay.
We want to see this.
We do.
Now you liked that, Brittany, didn't you? I mean, you can see the line of the shoulder on this guy's jacket is awesome. It's really, there's no bunching. There's a little bit pull in the center, and that's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
A jacket should just ever so slightly pull when you move your arms,
Right.
not be bunching up.
Right.
If you're a little bit heavier, don't buy a sack. Get it tailored.
Right.
It can still look good on you.
Right.
Okay. Pants are a little narrower, little shorter. I'm a big fan of the no sock thing, even with a tie.
Looks
No
great.
sock
Yeah,
today.
no
you know,
socks.
Ferragamo penny loafers and no socks with a suit. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's cute,
You know, it's
especially in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great look, and you see, this to me is the white party. I wouldn't look like Mr. Clean in all white.
No.
It would work.
But you look sharp, right?
That looks
Very
great,
sharp.
right?
Great.
I think there's a confidence too about a man who puts on a suit. He could be the most unconfident person, and you put him in a suit or just clothes that fit him well, and you get a whole new man.
Yeah.
It's true.
And that's what the whole lifestyle is about. You know,
Right.
you start your day
Right.
like this, right? And you're relaxed, you feel good. You notice, maybe you smile at me in a coffee line, and I'm happy. Okay, so now when somebody really pisses me off, which inevitably will happen during everybody's day, you know, I'm less likely to really jump. You know what? It's
Yeah.
no big deal because you know, this person or that person appreciated me, so I'll let their day be
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
So from fit, we're going to go to some accents.
Okay.
Here's my Hugo Boss display. This was just like 2 weeks ago in Hugo Boss.
Oh, it was in the store.
I went home with all of this.
You did. I love it.
Because I can't do any of this. Small print, big print.
Yeah.
You know,
see this?
I love it.
Nice.
Checks, just a basic shirt,
Mm-hmm.
basic blue shirt with an interesting knit tie. Okay, tiny prints. I love this. I would never be able to do this or this myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Ever. I would never be able to do this.
Now the way that the tie is tied is just.
Well, this is just
this
for
is just for
display.
style.
Yeah.
There's really no way to tie ties differently. I haven't.
There are actually a couple of different knots,
Okay.
and there's one that's just the most complex and silliest thing I've ever
Okay.
seen. But you know, there's the single and the double knot.
Okay.
Okay. Narrower ties now.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got this bell-bottom tie, it's time
done.
to chuck it.
Okay.
Get rid of it. You know, throw it out.
Or keep it for 10
It'll
years.
never
It
come
will never
back.
come back.
You ever notice that we keep things for like 10 years
And it doesn't happen.
and then it comes back
Yeah.
and it's just a little different?
Yeah.
Designers are not stupid.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right,
I mean,
right.
I am fortunate that I'm friends with a lot of designers, so they send me looks.
Okay.
They don't send me clothes, unfortunately.
Oh.
But they do send me looks, and I keep them on my computer. And honestly, in the morning, if I don't know what to wear, I go to my computer and like, yeah. That's
Inspired.
it. You
You're
know,
inspired.
there it is.
Okay,
This.
right.
I wore this the other day, and I pulled it off my computer. I was
Love
like,
it.
what did he put with that shirt? Oh yeah.
See, now that's a
love
great
it.
idea too. To if you're not used to again putting things together. And now this is got to ask you this. This is only stuff for the man. You have any plans to helping women out? Because you know
we
some
do.
women could use
Late fall, early winter.
All right.
Evolve
Nice.
Professional will be doing a woman's line.
Yeah.
We have over
Great to hear.
125 formulations
Great
already
to hear.
patented. So we'll be doing a woman's line of skincare, grooming products. We will eventually get into hair care products. I can
Great.
pretty much predict that. And we will be doing a lot of fashion-focused stuff for
Sure,
women.
I think that's great.
So
I
they
do-
won't have to steal their husbands' and boyfriends' razors
Right,
anymore.
we'll have something specifically for
I've
you.
done that.
Perfect.
You know,
Yeah.
really specifically for you. And when it comes to fashion, you know, I can't tell you what it's like to wear the shoes that you wear every day.
Right.
But I can assure you that, you know, the way I go to a professional for this, there will be professionals
Right.
that will be passing on the information.
Excellent.
So.
All right, our next slide.
Yeah, let's see. So there's your shirt. All right, colored pants.
Yes.
I don't care if you're 90. Okay, get yourself a couple of different pairs
Yeah?
of good fitting jeans.
Jeans.
Okay, I have pretty much all these colors except for green. I'm not a fan of green.
Okay.
I'm very olive complexion. I don't look at like Kermit. You know, it just doesn't work for me. So, but I do have orange. I do have brick. One of the pictures of me that you'll notice online is I'm wearing red pants and a navy blue sport jacket.
Yeah, looks great.
The navy blue sport jacket is a custom European jacket that was about $1,500.
Wow.
The pants came from Uniqlo for $29.99.
That's awesome.
And you
Pairing
never
that.
know.
No.
Yeah.
But now it takes a lot of courage to wear a different color pant for a guy, doesn't it? I
You know what? It does. Step outside and you'll be justified in a heartbeat. I have
Okay.
people stop me in the parking lot and go, love your outfit.
Right, right,
You know, and now, how's your day?
right.
I'm like, yeah.
Everything goes back to that.
Yeah, I bought
How's
people
your
coffee
day?
in Starbucks.
Right.
You know, I was like, that's so sweet of you. Let
Yeah.
me treat.
Right.
You know.
Oh, that now we know.
Yeah, I love your suit.
Yeah.
We love your suit.
Really hungry.
You know, I learned that from a gentleman that I worked with, John Paul DeGioia from Paul Mitchell Company.
Right.
Wonderful man. And we were in a restaurant, and a woman went over to him and said, I have to tell you, I love your company. I love your products. And he looked at
Excellent.
the bartender and just went,
Yeah.
and just picked up her lunch.
I love doing that.
Thanked her,
Yeah,
kissed her on
it's
the
great.
cheek, and walked out. you
Right.
know.
I love that.
I'm
That's
not
great.
JP, but you know I can come
buy
close
a couple.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So colored jeans.
Okay.
I mean, you guys like these?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I think it does take courage. And I think that the message that you're trying to give is step out of your regular
Yeah.
activity and just do something a little daring and see
Instead
the
of
results.
a regular blue jean, how about like the cobalt blue jean with a
Yeah.
dark jacket? That
Yeah.
works. White. Start with a white shirt.
Yeah.
Then wear it into Hugo Boss. I've worn clothes into the store.
Yeah.
See what they'll suggest.
Yeah.
You know,
Put
as a
something with
woman,
this.
I would wear black all the time. I'd have every design of a black dress, little black dress. That was me. And now recently, people have said to me, "Wow, you don't even wear any black. You're always
you never
wearing
wear
color."
color.
And I had to get myself out of that. And once it becomes common for you, it
Yeah.
becomes a habit. And you're
Well, I mean, for a man, you have to have your staple suits. There's gray, there's blue, there's gray pinstripe, blue pinstripe, okay, and probably a black suit.
right,
Okay, depending on your complexion, maybe brown.
right.
You know, I have every then combination of blue, every
Right.
then combination of gray. I
Right.
don't wear a lot of patterns, but I do have a couple of linen jackets and prints for summer.
Right.
I have 5 black suits.
Right.
I also have 3 tuxedos.
Right, wow.
So it really depends
But
on.
how, like that ad, the picture of you, I just think that even if you're going to a very upscale event, if you pair it with something very different, doesn't have to be what everyone else is wearing, that
Yes.
suit that everyone else is wearing. You know, really, when I see that, I think, wow, this girl or that guy, that's pretty cool. That looks cool.
I-
I never think they're underdressed or why would they wear that?
Yeah.
You think they look cool.
There's nothing flattering about somebody saying that's what you're wearing.
Right.
It's nothing
Right.
at all. My favorite story was New Year's Eve. I was invited to a party from a very famous designer was there, and he was the first person that I walked in that I met when I walked in the door, and I was wearing not his tuxedo, but an Armani shawl collar tuxedo jacket, a notch collar tuxedo jacket, a tuxedo shirt, no tie, blue jeans, ripped blue jeans, and tuxedo shoes.
Okay.
And I walked in, and he said, "You are the best dressed man in the
Nice.
party."
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
let me tell you,
Nice.
when Tommy Hilfiger looks at you and goes, "I like what you're wearing,"
Nice.
you're pretty happy.
You feel good.
Yeah.
You definitely buy a lot of cups of coffee.
yes,
Just that.
yes.
Okay, our next slide.
Okay. Shoes.
Shoes.
You know, the best thing that you could do is get a shoe shine.
Mm-hmm.
I say this all the time. It just dresses up an entire outfit. But shoes, your basics, blacks, browns, some suede loafers. Love the Bucks for the summer. Again, I don't do green, but I have blue suede Gucci loafers with a blue suede belt, white
Right.
pants, white shirt. You look
Right.
awesome.
Right.
You know, different types of shoes.
Very
Shoes
cool,
are
yeah.
important.
They're very important.
You guys know. I mean,
Yeah, we
how many
wear
pairs of
shoes.
shoes do you guys have?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, exactly, right? They have a life of their own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're taking over.
Yeah, I love
A
it.
guy that's got 2 pairs of black shoes and a pair of sneakers and 1 pair of Gucci loafers, like, where you going?
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's just not working.
Okay.
So let's look after shoes. Accessories. Now, I would be remiss not to say that I have a friend, Eric, who will message me if he ever sees me without a pocket square.
Really?
Yes. And I'm sure if he's watching today, which I'm sure he is, Eric, I'll never leave without one.
Okay.
But accessories are key. Simple pair of jeans, really nice shoe, really nice belt, or maybe a shirt. This is a Thomas Pink shirt, another one of my favorites.
Very nice.
Little accent inside the
Yeah,
collar.
that-
That's the shirt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
These disco shirts that are surfacing, the box cut
Just so
disco,
much, yeah,
hanging out of your
color.
pants with the pattern underneath here, turned up in buttons. Like, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
I don't like it either.
At
it looks,
5'9" and like 300 pounds, I don't want to draw attention to myself with a print, you know. So I mean, I
Right.
think that's
And Daniel, what is that? So is it a belt?
This is a tie.
That's a tie.
Yes,
tie?
and here's another
Really
perfect
nice.
example of like blue jeans, a tan linen jacket, a
Yeah.
white shirt, this tie, of again all the things that I own. I saw this, I loved it, and then I found it in Lord & Taylor for $29.
Oh, wow.
You know, this is a $120 Timex watch with
Right.
with 2 different colored bands. A
Very
great
cool.
accessory. Of course, you can never beat a Rolex.
Very nice, right.
But pocket square, belt,
This is beautiful.
cufflink,
Yeah, I
and
like
how
that.
simple is
They're
that?
so simple.
On a navy blue suit. Just absolutely perfect. That
Yeah.
stands out as much as this stands out that you are unique.
Right.
I think actually we've got some outfits
Okay.
coming up next. Yeah, you know what? Casual guy.
I love
You know
it.
what? We're already enough cargo, enough with the cargo shorts, okay? Let's get something a little bit slimmer. Jeans and a t-shirt. Leave the shirt open. You're stylish. Notice the t-shirt's got a little button.
Yeah.
Jeans and a t-shirt and a jacket. This is the
That's my
Euro.
favorite.
This is the Euro uniform. You know, I call people up and say, "I'm sorry, I'm casual today." They know this is how I'm walking.
Right.
In. You know, this is all you see throughout the city. Perfect color combination. You've got 3 different colors going on. They all work.
Yeah.
Do you love that?
Love it.
Yeah.
Great looks.
Yeah, I
Great
it's
looks.
just my favorites. The glasses, of course, doesn't hurt the fact that he's handsome, but. And then I've got some more formals,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so out
All right,
night
so what
out.
do you think of these?
I really like number 2. That's nice.
Okay, from your
Number-
side, the
number
gray,
3.
the gray,
Yeah, yeah,
gray
yeah.
black. Yeah,
I like
that's
the gray
nice.
black, and I like the last one.
Okay,
And I feel like that guy looks really good. No, I don't really like that guy. That guy looks really good, but I
The
can't
shirt button
imagine
to the waist?
seeing him walking around like that unless he's from like Italy or something.
well, you know what? If you did
Or in
see
New
him,
Jersey, I don't
you would
know.
expect his name to be
New
Tomas.
Like, you know.
Right.
Like,
No, there's no chains.
yeah.
There's not enough jewelry. He
Right.
has to be. You would
True.
expect his name to be Daniele.
Yeah.
You'd expect him to be Tomas. You know, Giovanni. You know, that's what you would
Right.
expect, and that actually did come from a European men's
Yeah.
fashion magazine.
Okay.
You know, so casually threw in the pocket square. I love this. The
Yeah, I like
cufflink
that.
knot through your little buttonhole is a really nice little
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah.
This is a Hugo Boss, top to bottom. I know it's a little bit different, but that's what's really cool about it.
Right.
It's so different that it's still elegant. You know, this is really hard to pull off unless you're over 6 feet tall, but it's just smashing. And this is,
I love that
you know,
one. Yeah,
pretty
that's my
almost
favorite.
what I'm wearing today. I actually have
Right.
this tie in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that one.
I do too.
So it's just a basic, classic look.
So your any style or any preference that you have, the most important thing is to dress. This is what I see is it fits.
Yes.
Overall,
I agree.
you can have lots of different types. Your personality shows based on what you're wearing. Actually, you know, you develop a personality, judge perhaps, but it fits.
Yeah.
It really fits.
And not only that, but it should be constant. You know, it becomes effortless after a while.
Right.
You know, if you show up dressed like this today, and tomorrow you show up, you know, in an old Navy T-shirt and cargo shorts, you know, it's a one-shot deal.
Right.
You know, you had to meet somebody. Somebody will say to you, "How did your interview go?"
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But if you look like this every day, you know, and again, we see each other every time I see you, both of you at meetings, at things, you guys always look awesome. Every time you see
You
me,
too.
I'm in a jacket.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if
always.
it's 3,000 degrees, I'm in a jacket,
Right.
you know. So I'm
But don't you think that some people could say, "Hey, are you insecure because you dressed like that all the time?" Or "What's the big meeting today?" Or, you know, "Why do you get dressed up every day?" I hear that kind of stuff often. But to me, it's I need to look a certain way every day. That's just who I am. I have to look my best
You feel
every day.
good.
I love it. I
yeah.
love it.
When you love what you're wearing, you feel good.
I
don't you?
love
Yeah, I
it.
agree.
And that reflects on how you know. So again, you get that great workout. You know, you feel really good.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden, I'm not holding my stomach in. It's
And
holding
I don't
itself
think
in.
it's insecurity. I actually think
No.
it's about
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Being your best every single day, which can be going all the way down to what you're wearing. And to me, honestly, Daniel, I don't think that if somebody wants to wear the cargo shorts every day and that's their best, to me, I know it's different for you. It's like you're like, hey, make a statement. I mean, and I get that. But I think that you can still be your best in wearing whatever you want each day. And as long as you're wearing that right and it's fit and it looks a certain...
I don't disagree with you. I think you can be your best in feety pajamas.
Right.
But I think that
Feety pajama.
You don't. Do
Yeah, I
you
have
really?
a pair.
I wish I had them. They don't come in my size. You
I
know.
feel my best.
I miss underoos, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I think that a lot of times, at least guys my age, they're kind of intimidated to dress like this. Not only that, but I think that they're a little insecure, and I think that they think that they have to spend a lot to look like that, and
right.
it's
Well,
not
you really
true.
don't.
You
Okay.
don't.
Right.
You can buy a couple of basics,
Right.
and like I've probably got 12 pairs of pants, colored jeans in my closets. They're all from like H&M and Uniqlo.
Right.
Okay, they're 30
Right.
bucks. The jackets are not.
Right.
Good
Because you need to
facts.
get a good jacket. But you know what? Start with one good
Right.
fitting navy blue jacket.
Right.
You can wear that to death.
Right.
Okay, a blue and a gray.
Right.
You know, my son is 19. He got his first real suit, big boy
Right.
suit. I got
Right.
him a charcoal gray suit.
Nice.
He calls it black. But you know what? He wears it with jeans and a t-shirt out to dinner with me. We match. We look
Nice.
great. You
Oh,
know, together.
God.
So
I can't even imagine you with the tag
I would
team.
love to meet your son.
Your wingman.
yes, both.
Cut it out.
It's funny. My younger son, who's only going to be 16,
never
same
mind.
thing. You know, he'll be in you know, a pair of jeans, pair of deck shoes.
Right.
He'll roll the jeans up a little bit.
Wow.
And he'll put on a button-down shirt and a vest.
Right.
And I don't even pick their clothes.
Right.
Wow.
That's great.
They do it themselves.
That's
so,
great.
So
Love this.
I agree with what you're saying, but I think that you know you could be more.
Yeah.
I think that it's easy for it to be an excuse.
Yeah. What I would like to see is the person that dresses casual often, like our cameraman Mike. I caught him.
Who
I would-
looks awesome the way
He
he
looks
is.
awesome, but I would love to transform him, see how he feels for the day, and if there's any comparison,
He's
just
shaking
to
his head.
how he feels and what, and how
You're doing it.
Yeah, we'll just.
Oh,
you know,
you're so my
You're
next
so
project.
doing it now.
Yeah, you're
Here's
so
his
my
shirt.
next project.
Okay, so do we have any other slides?
Yes, we do. But
Okay.
you know, the one thing that to really emphasize what you're saying,
Yeah.
you know, about so we had talked before about being a gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard not to be a gentleman when you feel good,
Yeah.
when you're feeling kind, you're feeling happy, and you're dressed like this.
And
Right.
you're feeling confident.
Opening the car door for a woman, the simplest feat.
Yes.
And I'm in a tuxedo, you know I'm going to open the door.
Yeah.
I'm dressed like this, you know I'm going to open
Yeah.
the door. And if I'm always dressed like this, I'm always going to open the door.
Good. That's
So-
good. Please.
So I think that's, you know, cargo
Yeah.
short all the time guy is not opening the door.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no doors on his bicycle. So let's take a look at our next slide.
Eco-friendly.
So we're back to our product. So
Okay.
so that's all the stuff that I brought for you.
Wow.
It's like you saw
We got the whole thing.
the whole thing. You know, it's like from a good workout,
Yeah.
you know, to a great luxury shave. You know, because taking care of your skin is important.
Right.
You know, it really
Right.
is. And looking good is important.
Okay.
And then just be present.
I love
Dress
it.
for the job you want to have. Don't show up.
Dress for the life you want to have.
Yeah, have the life you want to have. It's so simple.
I love
I'm
it.
I'm so lucky that I get to do this
Yeah.
and enjoy
You
the
love
things
this.
and
Yeah.
spend time with you guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've been out socially, have been at events together, and
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. And then to be regarded as one of the leading professionals. You're going to be in Maxim magazine, right? And we
Yeah,
have a
we
lot of
are-
great stuff coming up.
I was interviewed for Maxim magazine for December for a grooming issue. They're going to be focusing on me and the lifestyle and the product.
Wow.
Love this.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I do a lot of interviews, a lot of bloggers. My favorite thing in the world to do is my Good Morning Beautiful, which is my morning message every morning.
it is.
That
I love your
I send
stuff,
out to
yeah.
everybody.
It's
and
great stuff.
And I can't wait to get involved with more female-focused products and stuff like that.
Excellent.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, we
Can't
hate to
wait.
let you go, but if you stick around, we're going to shoot a little bit more with Daniel Marrone from Evolve Professional, and stay tuned for more, and also keep a watch on his new lines for women. I'm Karin Caro here with my co-host Brittany Winter, and again, Daniel Marrone, Evolve Professional. How can people get in touch with you? The website?
A website, evolveprofessional.com.
Easy. That's great. Thank you for joining us on the Daily Blu. Stay tuned for more from Daniel Marrone.